name is Anne and welcome to my channel. This is going to be hopefully a quick video on explaining who I am and why I've decided to start a YouTube channel. And I live in Canada. I am 37 years old and I've been interested in makeup since I was about 16 years old. I've been wearing makeup since I was about 16 years old. And for me, makeup has always been a creative outlet. I love all the colors, the products, the finishes, the experimenting. It's just something that I've always enjoyed. And I understand that not everybody in the world sees makeup like that. I didn't really watch any YouTube videos until a few years ago, so I'm pretty new to the YouTube beauty community in general. I can even tell you, I'm pretty sure I know the exact first video that I watched, beauty video that I watched. I was looking for a makeup look that I wanted to do for an event a few years ago, about 2015, and I found a Carly Bible video, and the rest is history. As many of you in this community know, once you watch one video, it becomes a rabbit hole, and here we are years later. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm starting a channel right now and what my channel will be about and what I'm hoping to do with my channel over the next little while. So I've been inspired by a few people that I came across, some smaller channels, to start a YouTube video because, as I said, I do love makeup and I do buy a lot of makeup, and that's part of the problem. I feel like it's starting to get a little bit out of control. I don't want to continue to buy things unnecessarily, buy them just because I want another lipstick or another eyeshadow because it's pretty, because it's on sale. And so the focus of my channel primarily will actually be on Project Pan type videos, as well as using and reviewing the products that I currently own. I feel like a lot of the YouTube videos, particularly the popular ones, are constantly reviewing all these new products that are coming out, which is great, but there's still a lot of products that are out there today, or products that we have in our own stash that we've forgotten about, or we're not sure if we should really hang on to them because we're not sure if we really like them. They just sort of sit there. So that's one of the main reasons. I plan on filming. I have a list of about 10 to 15 videos already that I plan on recording at the beginning of this year, and as I go throughout the year. I really plan on having this channel maybe for this year. It's sort of an experiment for me, particularly with the Project Pan, in terms of what products I'm regularly using, which products I use up, and which things that I would like to repurchase. So that for me is a primary reason for the channel, and that's, you know, my expectations for right now is to film for 2018, and we'll see where things go when I get to this point next year, if I'll decide to continue filming or not. As I also mentioned, I am from Canada, and I don't see a whole lot of YouTube videos from Canadians. There's a few, but not a whole lot. And we get different products here. Some products are way more expensive than they are in the States. So I thought that I could focus on some of the products that we do receive here, especially bringing in Canadian pricing on some of those products as well. I also wanted to start a channel because I am 37. I may not look 37. I know some people, or sound 37. Most people think I'm a lot younger than what I am, but I find the YouTube community, there's a lot of YouTubers that are much younger than me, either early to mid-20s, a handful in their early 30s, and then there's a few that are in their 40s and 50s. And I don't see a whole lot in that in-between range, where I definitely have pretty much every skin issue possible. My skin used to be really oily. Now it's more combination, but in the wintertime here, it's feeling very, very dry, which has been a huge adjustment for me to figure out how to deal with. I have acne. I am definitely seeing the wrinkles and the aging happening, and it is very scary because it's like happening right before my eyes. So I want to try and combat some of that stuff. And so I'm on the search for products that will help with, you know, the anti-aging. I I believe in aging naturally, but I still want to age gracefully, if that makes sense. And I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to preserve our youth or feel youthful, matching the outside to what the inside feels like. So I also want to film because I don't see a lot of YouTubers that have the same facial structure as me. I try and find some YouTubers that look similar to what I look like when I'm looking for tutorials, but I find a lot of YouTubers I just don't look like. So when I try and recreate what they're creating, it doesn't look the same on me. I have very, very asymmetrical eyes. This side, the eye is much smaller, and my eyebrow droops quite a bit. They're not even sisters. They're like distant cousins. My eyebrows are very, very uneven, and so I struggle with that, and I actually do use makeup to try and even out the asymmetry, particularly in my eyes. And I find as I get tired, and I'm finding as I'm getting older, I think it's becoming more obvious that there's a lot of asymmetry happening. I do have a project plan for later this year in terms of doing a little experiment and seeing how I can bring about a bit more asymmetry in my facial structure. And I also have very, very deep set eyes, so I try not to do makeup that's very dark on my eyes. I don't need to add definition because there is a lot of definition there already. So again, I find it difficult watching some tutorials and recreating what other people are doing. So perhaps I may do some tutorials on asymmetrical deep set eyes, particularly eyes that are aging. Again, I also struggle with a lot of fine lines under my eyes, and it's getting worse and worse as I get older. And the last reason that I want to talk about for starting a YouTube channel is this scares the crap out of me. I don't like even getting my picture taken, so sitting here in front of a camera, putting myself out there into this scary internet world where people are very mean, everybody is judgy, and being myself, being who I am, sharing what I'm going through, what interests me, and putting it out there on the big wide world is scary. I'm sure some of my friends and family will think I am crazy, and that's fine. I am just wanting to challenge myself and at the same time do something that interests me. And I had this idea a little while ago that I wanted to start doing this, and once I really started to commit that, yeah, I think I want to do this, I was actually getting more excited than more nervous, if that made sense. I'm still super nervous. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am going to be figuring this filming, editing, video, YouTube world out, and hopefully you will come along the journey with me as I grow. Yeah, so this is very out of character for me. I am a behind the scenes type of person. I don't like to draw attention to myself. I don't like to put myself out there. I'm pretty reserved and pretty quiet person for most people that know me. My brothers will say I talk too much, but that's brothers for you. And yeah, so the YouTube video ideas that I will be filming in the near future, I will be filming a project pan video, so talking about some products that I have, makeup and skincare related, that I want to, maybe a bit of hair care, that I want to finish up over the next little while. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite holy grail products that I've been repurchasing for the last almost 20 years, because yes, I am that old. And talking about, I'm going to try and do some product reviews as well of some products that I already have, and wear test in particular. That's really important to me. I am an everyday person. I put my makeup on at 6:37 in the morning, and I don't take it off until I get home, sometime between 7 and 10 o'clock at night. So I am out there in the real world wearing makeup for a full day, and I think that's something that hopefully I can contribute to the YouTube community, is actual real world tests of wearing makeup all day long with this crazy combination skin that is seeing 40 not too far in the near future. Anyway, that is just a little bit about me, and what I want to film, and hopefully if that interests you, you will subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and get a few videos out very quickly, but I think my regular schedule will maybe be 1 to 2 videos a week, particularly because I do have a full-time job, and at the moment I really can only film when it's daylight out, so my filming is restricted to weekends. And thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye.